Hi friends, my name is Dr. Rajesh Shah. I am a homeopath and a researcher involved in new drug discovery in homeopathy for last almost 25 years. Friends, I want to draw the attention of the homeopathic fraternity as well as the policymakers, other researchers and scientists about untouched area which entails the use of animals and sacrificing the animals in the name of animal toxicity study, which is done while introducing new drugs. Friends, there are about 1,500 homeopathic medicines which have been regulated by the government, and all these medicines have been in use in the ultra dilute, what is called as potentized form in homeopathy, and which have been tested over on the human beings and not on the animals. As per the homeopathic principle, as well as looking at the pharmacological nature of homeopathic medicines, because of its extremely low dose, there was never a need to examine their toxicity in the animals, because these medicines are essentially safe even if they are prepared from extremely toxic substances or biological materials such as virus or bacteria. This is an established fact. Now, in the conventional medicine, when any new drug is being introduced, it is traditionally supposed to undergo animal toxicity study, because the conventional medicines are used in physiological dose, or rather in a crude dose, which are known to have potential serious adverse effects on humans. So before they are being used on the humans, they have to be tested on animals such as mice, rats, rodents, etc. to see its toxicity, which is absolutely logical and rational. Now when it comes to homeopathic new drug discovery, whenever any new drug is being found in homeopathy, as per the old traditional method, it is supposed to get potentized and used in ultra minute dose, and that does not require to be tested on the animals. However, since there are no clearly defined regulations for homeopathic drug discovery, as per the current understanding, we are compelled to test the homeopathic medicines on animals to see if these homeopathic medicines in ultra dilute or potentized form have any toxicity on the liver or kidney, etc. Now this is what is called as OECD guidelines. Now these OECD guidelines of animal toxicity study of homeopathic medicine has never been the part of a practice in homeopathy in any part of the world. But as I said, as there are no homeopathy research related regulations in place for new drug discovery, we have been compelled to use animal toxicity study in animals with homeopathic medicines. Now this rule requires to be changed. If we do not change this method, then the new drug discovery in homeopathy will face a big challenge, and that is exactly what is happening. As there are no clearly defined regulations in place for new drug discovery, there has not been a major new drug discovery happening in India for last 30-40 years. There may be some minor medicines here and there being introduced. However, they have not been formally introduced or added in the homeopathic pharmacopoeia for several decades, except barring a few from herbal source. Now, if we want to encourage further scientific research in homeopathy as in the area of new drug discovery, it is very important that the government will have to regulate and make new set of regulations or rules for how to develop or introduce new homeopathic medicines. And we cannot be compelled or forced to apply the allopathic guidelines of new drug discovery in homeopathy. On this day of Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary, 2nd October, who was a firm believer of homeopathy, and he also called homeopathy a non-violent system of medicine because there was no animal sacrifice in the making of the homeopathic medicines or in the research of homeopathic medicine. I would like to request the Ministry of Ayush as well as the Government of India and all the regulators and policy makers, and request them to have new rules and regulations in place for facilitating new drug discovery in homeopathy and eliminating the need for studying them in the animal model for examining the toxicity of these new homeopathic medicines. I hope this will help stimulate and create awareness amongst the homeopaths as well as other stakeholders, and which will eventually help homeopathy research in this country, in this world. Thank you very much.